Have you ever stared into a mirror and felt like something was staring back? Some say mirrors are just glass, but others believe they're gateways to something darker, something that copies you. Until it doesn't. It was almost midnight when Ethan Cole dragged himself into the bathroom, half asleep and exhausted. Outside, the storm hadn't stopped for hours. Thunder rattled the windows, and the faint flicker of lightning flashed across the walls. The power had gone out earlier, leaving the apartment trapped in shadows. Only a single emergency bulb above the mirror glowed weakly, painting everything in a sickly orange hue. Ethan turned on the faucet and splashed cold water on his face. The sound of dripping echoed off the tiles. He wiped his face with a towel, then looked up, and froze. His reflection wasn't moving. He blinked, rubbed his eyes. Maybe he was just tired. He leaned closer, but the reflection stayed still. Then, slowly, it smiled. Not a normal smile. It stretched too wide, too slow, and those eyes, they weren't his. They were hollow. Ethan stumbled backward, knocking over a bottle of mouthwash that shattered across the floor. The sharp scent of mint filled the room. When he looked back, the reflection was normal again. His chest heaved. "Okay," he whispered. "You're just tired. That's it." He turned toward the door, and froze again. Drip. 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 He glanced back at the sink. It was dry, but in the mirror, his reflection's hand was still resting on the faucet. Water dripped slowly from its fingers, but the droplets were black, thick, like soot. Ethan's voice trembled. Who are you?" The reflection tilted its head, mirroring him exactly. Then, with a low, distorted voice, it whispered, "You." The bulb above him flickered violently. The reflection's grin widened until it tore its face open, a dark void where its mouth should have been. Ethan scrambled for his phone, fumbling with shaking hands. He tried turning on the flashlight, but the screen glitched, flashing his own warped reflection over and over. He dropped it. The air turned icy. His breath clouded in front of him. When he turned to leave, the door was gone, just smooth, endless tiles. The bathroom stretched farther than it ever should have. His pulse raced. This isn't real. He spun back toward the mirror. It was taller now, almost reaching the ceiling, and his reflection was still there, grinning. Behind it, faint shadows twisted and shifted like something alive. Ethan's voice cracked. "What do you want from me?" The reflection stepped closer to the glass, pressing its palm against it. The surface rippled like water. Then, from deep within the mirror, a voice whispered, "Trade." Ethan's heart thundered in his chest. He stumbled back, and his foot hit something soft. He looked down, and froze. There was another body on the floor. His body. Same clothes. Same face. Same everything. He looked up again, and saw his reflection stepping out of the mirror, dripping, pale, grinning. Its eyes glowed faintly white. Ethan screamed, "Stay away from me." The reflection tilted its head, smiling wider. "You looked at me first." Then it lunged. Ethan's scream was cut short as it grabbed his face, pulling him into the mirror. The glass rippled, then went still. The flickering light buzzed once, twice, then steadied. The bathroom was silent. A few seconds later, the door creaked open. Ethan stepped out calmly, drying his face with a towel, but his reflection stayed behind, still smiling. The next morning, the neighbors complained about strange humming coming from Ethan's bathroom, a soft, eerie tune that never stopped. When the maintenance guy went in to fix the lights, he swore he saw someone inside the mirror, smiling back at him. Some say if you stare too long into your bathroom mirror after midnight, you might see him too. If you ever catch your reflection smiling before you do, run. And don't forget to subscribe for more dark stories that'll keep you up tonight.